U.S. Air Force Rapid Dragon, air-launched JASSM-ER cruise missile similar to the cargo launch. The U.S. Air Force MC-130J Commando II Special Operations aircraft has launched an AGM-158B Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile Extended Range Cruise Missile, or JASSM-ER, above the Arctic Circle in the first-ever demonstration in Europe of the Rapid Dragon air-launched palletized munitions concept. U.S. Special Operations Command Europe led the demonstration. In MC-130J from the 352nd Special Operations Wing carried out the actual employment of the Rapid Dragon system over the Andoya Space Range, which is situated north of the Arctic Circle in the Norwegian Sea off the coast of Norway. The Air Force Research Laboratories, Strategic Development Planning and Experimentation Office, which is in charge of the Rapid Dragon program and other organizations, supported the demonstration. The full list of participants includes U.S. Special Operations Commands, the Naval Surface Warfare Center-Dahlgren Division, Lockheed Martin's Missiles and Fire Control Division, Systima Technologies, ASR-Pioneer, and the Andoya Space Center, according to Air Force Research Laboratory. A video the 352nd Special Operations Wing released, does show the release of the AGM-158B missile, presently the primary munition for use with the Rapid Dragon system, and the weapon then cruising along at a low altitude over the sea. The JASSM-ER is seen impacting the water at the end of its flight, but it's unclear whether an actual target of some kind was struck. The Rapid Dragon system consists primarily of multiple munitions contained inside modular frames, which are then loaded in a palletized fashion onto a cargo-carrying aircraft with a large rear ramp. It also includes a computerized targeting system that feeds information from off-board sources and into the missiles. The launch method involves releasing the palletized munitions via the aircraft's ramp just like any other type of air-dropped cargo, after which the system deploys a number of parachutes, stabilizes itself, and dispenses the munitions vertically. The system is designed to be able to accommodate various types of munitions, as well as be scalable and able to be quickly integrated with various types of airlifters. The Rapid Dragon experimentation program is appropriately named, as it advanced rapidly from a concept on paper to a live fire using a developmental prototype in 24 months, Dr. Dean Evans, the Rapid Dragon program manager, said in a statement. Now less than 3 years from the program's inception, Rapid Dragon is being used by U.S. Special Operations Command Europe in the Arctic Circle. This is a testament to the team's focus on rapid fielding to meet warfighter needs. The first test of the Rapid Dragon system was conducted in January 2020 and a number of others have been carried out since then. These have involved various types of aircraft, including multiple C-130 variants and the C-17A Globemaster III, and different payloads, including AGM-158 series missiles and surrogates for them, as well as a novel design known as the Cargo Launch Expendable Air Vehicles with Extended Range. Although the Rapid Dragon experimentation program has been focused on kinetic munitions, the program's efforts are now expanding from palletized munitions to palletized effects, which include kinetic and non-kinetic munitions, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR, platforms, cargo resupply, humanitarian aid delivery, according to a press release from AFRL regarding the test off Norway's coast. The core idea behind Rapid Dragon is to offer a potentially more cost-effective and scalable way to rapidly and significantly increase Standoff's strike capacity, as required, without the need to acquire and deploy more combat aircraft, especially bombers. This could be particularly important in a future high-end conflict. Rapid Dragon demonstration off the coast of Norway does underscore the Air Force remains very interested in the potential benefits that Rapid Dragon has to offer and is continuing to explore the concept. This particular event also highlighted the growing strategic significance of the Arctic region, and the potential for conflict there, especially with Russia. As Arctic ice has receded, new economic opportunities, particularly expanded access to trade routes and natural resources, have emerged, as has increased geopolitical competition. The U.S. military, as a whole, has been actively working in recent years to better position itself to be able to conduct sustained major operations in the High North, including together with regional allies and partners like Norway. This is not signaling to Russia or any adversary, U.S. Army Captain Margaret Collins, a U.S. Special Operations Command Europe spokesperson, had told the Barents Observer about the planned Rapid Dragon demonstration last week. The Rapid Dragon demonstration off the coast of Norway is yet another step forward for this system, and its underlying concepts of operations. At the same time, this particular event also highlights new security dynamics in Europe and the Arctic and how American forces could work with allies to respond to future crises in those regions. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.